Hello everyone, Lana is back, also known as Just Frog It. So in this small video, I am going to show you how to do a 2x2 rib, okay? So we already learned how to do the knit stitches and the purl stitches. I'm going to show you how to combine them in one row to make a nice and stretchy rib pattern. Usually this is what people use on borders and on the rim of hats for toques and stuff. So again, this is going to be English style. I will do continental in other videos to show you the difference, and whichever one you like, you can try out, or if you like both, you can do it both ways. It doesn't matter. But I'm going to have them up here for whoever wants to learn them and see what's more comfortable for them. Okay, so we're going to do 2 knit stitches. I'm not going to go over the stitches again because you already have watched the other videos and you've practiced and you already know how to do your stitches. So I'm going to do 2 knit stitches. Okay, there's 1 knit stitch, there's 2 knit stitches. So my next 2 stitches are going to be purl stitches. So I have to bring my yarn from the back where I do my knit stitches around my needle to the front, in between the 2 needles. So I insert my hook like I normally would, my yarn goes around, and I make that purl stitch. And I'm going to make 1 more purl stitch. So there's my 2 purl stitches. Now for knitting again, we take our yarn in between the 2 needles and around to the back. And you make 2 knit stitches. So there's 1, and there's 2. And you bring your yarn around the front in between your 2 needles for the 2 purl stitches, and you make your 2 purl stitches. So there's your purl 1 and purl 2, and you will automatically start bringing your yarn around the back in between those 2 needles to make the next 2 stitches your knit stitches. Okay, there we go. So we've done 2 knit stitches, 2 purl stitches, 2 knit, 2 purl because the bumps, they're purls, and 2 knit stitches. So once you turn your work, whoops, there goes my camera. Turn your work so you're on the wrong side of your work. Now, if you see, it's the opposite on this side. Your end stitches are your purl stitches, and your middle 2 stitches are purl stitches, and the ones in between are your knit stitches. So when on the back, you're going to copy what you see. If you see purl stitches, you're going to purl them. If you see knit stitches, you're going to knit them. Okay? So you want to keep your rib pattern so you're not all over the place. So we're going to purl these first 2 stitches. Okay, so your yarn in the front of your work, and you're going to purl these first 2 stitches. Okay, purl those first 2, and then your yarn to the back for your 2 knit stitches. 1 and 2, and then as you can see, we have 2 purl bumps on the next 2, so those are purl stitches. So you bring your yarn in between your needles to the front, and you go down through your stitch to make your purls. Okay, and as you can see, the next 2 are flat. They don't have the purl bumps, so those are your knit stitches. So your yarn goes between your needles around the back and you go up through your stitch for a knit stitch. Okay, and as you can see, the last 2 stitches are purl stitches, so your yarn has to come between your needles again, in front of you, and you're going to go down through your stitches to make your purl stitches. Okay, and we're going to do this another time, so turn your work. We are on the right side of your work again. Okay, so you're going to grab your yarn, and as you can see, the first 2 stitches are knit stitches because there's no purl bumps. So your yarn to the back, you're going to go up through your stitch, make your 2 knit stitches. Okay, then you have 2 purl stitches, so yarn to the front, down through your stitches for purl. Okay, and then yarn to the back because you're doing 2 knit stitches. Knit and knit, yarn to the front because you're doing 2 purl stitches. 1 and 2, and then yarn to the back for 2 knit stitches. Okay, so as you can see, we are making ridges going up with our knit stitches and our purl stitches. Our knit stitches are lining up and our purl stitches are lining up. And as you keep going up, you will have the ridges in line with your stitches, and that makes it actually really stretchy for a hat if you want to, or the edge of a small blanket or something, or garment, whatever you want to wear. So if you continue to keep doing this, just whenever you see purl stitches, you purl, knit stitches, you knit. Okay, purl stitches, you purl, knit stitches, you knit, and so on and so forth. So I will do one more round with you, and then we will sign off for today. Okay, so our first 2 are purl stitches, so we want to do 2 purl stitches. Okay, so 2 purl stitches, then yarn in the back for 2 knit stitches. Yarn in the front for 2 purl stitches. Okay, yarn in the back for 2 knit stitches. And yarn in the front for 2 purl stitches. Okay, so there you have it. This is the back of your garment. This is the wrong side because we know we started our right side with knit stitches on the edges, and you have purl stitches on the edges. So when you turn it, you are on your right side. The purl stitches are raised, and the knit stitches are flat. Okay, so there is your rib stitches, and you can do these in however many different variations you like. You can do 1 and 1, you can do 3 and 3, you can do 2 and 3, you can do 4 and 5, you can do 4 and 4, 5 and 5, however many you'd like to try it to see how big and or which style you like. You can even do 3 and 5. So it's whatever your preference is for whatever project you want to work on. Okay? And that's how you do purl stitches and knit stitches in a ribbon pattern. So that's it for this video, and we will say goodbye here and have a great day. Don't forget to thumbs up and hit that subscribe button and the the bell if you want to keep getting notifications when I make more videos. And you can feel free to leave me comments in the bottom if you have any questions. So Just Frog It is out for today, and I will see you another day in maybe a live or something. Have a great day. Bye now.